had to do an update on my foundation. Get out, let me finish.
It's 1:30.
I know. I had to wear this throughout the night and like update everyone on how the foundation did throughout the night. So
tell everyone to go to bed.
I'm going now. Give me a half 2 minutes. Come here, baby. My doggies are here. They're so happy to see me. Oh my gosh, you're so happy. You're so happy. Where's Puff? Come here, Bobby. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video isn't going to be too long. I know sometimes my videos can get a little long because, you know, I like to talk a lot. But today's video should be kind of quick. So I was finally able to make it over to Sephora and I was able to pick up the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I've been dying to try. This is the only product that I got from the line. As you guys know, I'm not crazy into like cream contour, and when I do cream contour, I have the few products that I already love, so I didn't get any of the contour sticks. And I also don't like stick highlighters very much. I just find that they're very dry in my under eyes, and they usually make my under eyes look pretty dry and kind of creasy, so I don't really navigate towards that. I was gonna grab one of the highlighters and I ended up not grabbing it because number one, that Sephora was an absolute madhouse. And number two, I have purchased quite a few highlighters in the last like 2 weeks, a lot of new highlighters, and I have a lot of highlighters in my collection already. So I was just like, no, what I really wanted to try out was the foundation, so that's all I picked up. So today's gonna be a review slash first impressions on the foundation. So I got the color 260, and I'm actually a little bit nervous about this because right before I sat down to film this video, I was watching Katie's Snapchat, aka Luster Lux, and she swatched a bunch of these foundations on her arm, and she was saying that 260 looked really pink on like her face when she put it on, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like super yellow, so if this is pink for real, it's not gonna match me. But like I said, that place was a madhouse, so I kind of grabbed the color that I thought looked best. I did notice that when I was swatching them, they do oxidize quite a bit. That's why originally I was gonna go for 280 and I ended up getting 260 because 280 oxidized super dark, and then 270 looked really peach, and it looked like 260 and 280 were more yellow, and that's why I got 260. But Katie was saying that this was really pink, so now I'm kind of nervous, but we shall see, right? We're gonna find out. So the packaging is super cool. It's like black and white with like this cool like graffiti thing type happening. I actually really love the packaging. It's really nice. And this was $34, which I actually don't think is too much of a crazy price for a foundation, considering that it's from Sephora. Most of the foundations range from like $40 and up. I mean, there are some Tarte ones that are a little bit cheaper, but normally foundations in Sephora are $40 and up, I found. So the fact that this was a little bit under, it was 34, I thought it was pretty good. And you get 1.08 fluid ounces, which is a decent amount of product. So my face is already prepped. I already put all my sprays and, you know, my primer and all that stuff. So let me zoom you guys in so we can get started. If you want to see an in-depth video on how I prep my skin, I will put it below in the description box. I just recently uploaded that video. If I ever talk about anything in one of my videos, I usually link everything or write everything in my description box. Like if I ever don't mention a brush that I'm using or say which brush it is, or I don't say which eyeshadow I use in a video, everything is always in the description box. So check that out if you want any more information. So I'm gonna apply the foundation now here on camera so you can get my first impression, and I'm actually going to dinner with my sister and one of our friends and just like a couple people tonight. So when I get back from dinner, I will get back on here and kind of give you guys an update of how it wore, how it looks, and give you guys like some up close footage of that. Okay, so ignore my nails if they come out in this video because my nails, again, Hurricane Irma, they're looking at ratchet AF. So I'm gonna give this a good shake before I apply it. Let's see, I'm gonna put a couple pumps on the back of my hand. Okay, so I put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and it's about this much product, so like, you know, normal amount of product. So I'm gonna apply one half of my face with a brush. I'm gonna put the right side of my face with a brush, and I'm using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is my favorite foundation brush. Like, I've tried quite a few foundation brushes, and this one is by far my favorite. So I know this looks a little bit light right now. I don't think this looks pink at all though. Actually, this looks really yellow, which is what I need. You're gonna see how much this oxidizes. So like, it was oxidizing so much on my arm. So I'm gonna put it over here with the brush, just buff it in. Like I was saying, I love this foundation brush. It is amazing. Man, I know it's kind of weird, but I kind of like how this smells. It doesn't smell so chemically. Like, you know how some foundations like smell like really chemically and like it's just not nice to smell? This one's not bad. It actually smells pretty decent. So I already have my eye makeup done, as you can see, and I kind of did the bottom part of my brows, but I haven't done the top. I can't like do the top part of my eyebrows and then blend out foundation. I always mess them up, so I just do the bottom, and then when I'm done with my foundation, I go back and fix the top part. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how much this is oxidized already. Watch this. You see the difference of my face, blends it out, and that piece that I just put on, that's how much this foundation is oxidized. So it oxidizes a lot. Actually, this color on my face right now, it's like my perfect color. Like once it oxidizes, it's literally the perfect color for my skin. I don't know why Katie was saying this was pink. Maybe on her skin it showed up as pink, but it looks really yellow and like warm on me, which is what I need in a foundation. Okay, let's take some down the neck. Okay, so this is supposed to be a soft matte finish foundation. You can see this side of my face has foundation, this side has none. So it's a nice soft coverage. It doesn't look like I have a lot of foundation on, but it looks so pretty. It looks like so naturally flawless, honestly. It looks really good. It is, I'm gonna be honest right now, it is caking right here on my nose and kind of around my mouth a little bit, like in my drier areas. I probably should, I didn't moisturize my face that much. My skin has been having a dry moment though for like the last week. Why? I don't know what's going on. It is about to be my time of the month. So, you know, sometimes my skin gets kind of funny around that time of the month. So maybe that's why, but it is caking a little bit around my nose. But again, I've been very dry, so. But on the rest of my face, it looks really good. Okay, so I have about this much foundation left on the back of my hand, not that much. I'm gonna put one more pump on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna do the other half of my face with my Real Technique sponge. And I feel like this side's really gonna be the test because I have a lot more blemishes on this side than on this side, so let's see. I just can't believe how much this foundation oxidizes. Like, are you guys seeing this? Like, look where I just put it and where it's already blended out. It's crazy, it oxidizes like a lot. So the blender is absorbing a lot of this foundation. I barely have foundation left on my hand. And like I still had a lot left over after I used a brush on this side. Just so you guys know, like completely wiped off. And I put like a brand new pump plus like the half the pump that was left over from the other side. So yeah, Beauty Blender absorbed a lot of the product. However, I do think I have a little bit more coverage on this side than on this side. But on this side, it didn't kick up around my nose, and that's probably because my Beauty Blender is wet. I always wet my blenders. So I guess it pressed in the product and it kind of helped moisturize my skin a little bit more. So it doesn't look cakey around my nose as it does on this side where I used the brush. So let me just go over this with the Beauty Blender, kind of buff some water in there to see if that helps with the cakiness that's happening here. I am gonna add just a touch more on this side because like I have like a little blemish right here that's still showing through a lot. But that's really it, honestly. These other ones here, I see them a little bit. I'm just gonna cover them up a little bit more. I'm gonna put like half a pump. Are you looking at how much this oxidizes? It looks like I'm putting concealer on my face right now. Okay, so first impression, I really like how the foundation looks. I am gonna say that I like it better applied with a sponge. A lot of times matte foundations do tend to cake up around my nose. So on this side with the brush, it caked up around my nose. On this side, when I used the wet sponge, it did not. So I definitely think that the sponge kind of dilutes it a little bit and kind of helps it from catching onto your dry patches and makes your skin look a little bit more hydrated, which I need because I have dry skin. It looks beautiful with the brush, like it looks really good, just not right here around my nose. And on this side, it looks perfect. So I really like how the foundation looks. I feel like it's like a nice coverage. It's not super full coverage, which I don't really love full coverage foundations. It's very rare for me to really love a full coverage foundation. I think it looks really, really, really nice. It really evened out my skin. This color was actually perfect for me. Like look at it next to my arm, like look at it next to my hand. Like the color looks really good. I don't think it looks pink at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup and I will be right back so you can kind of see how it looks when all my makeup is done. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and very quickly finished up my makeup. I did a very light bronze, nothing too crazy, some glow. I finished up my eyebrows, did my lower lash line, put on some lipstick. I did set my face using the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I also used the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It's just the green setting, the green facial spray, not the pink one. So I put both of those on my face. This side is still a little bit cakey on my nose where I use the brush. I'm definitely liking the side with the Beauty Blender better. I actually have a client now, and then I'm gonna go to dinner with my sister and some friends. So when I get back from dinner, I will kind of get back on here to update you guys on how the foundation wore, how it looks. Does it still look good? Does it look bad? Is it getting too dry? What's the situation? So I will be back to update you guys on that. So for me, it'll be a few hours, but for you guys, you'll see me in like 0.2 seconds. Hey guys, so I actually just got home. It's around 2 in the morning. We ended up staying out a little bit later than we had planned. And the foundation looks really good, surprisingly. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but my skin still looks really nice, looks really matte. As I said in the beginning of this video, I live in like the South Florida type area. So I live kind of like in Miami, and it tends to be very humid here in Miami. We were at a bar that was kind of like outdoor slash indoor. We were mostly in the outdoor area. I was really hot while we were there, but it seemed like the foundation held up pretty well. My sister is very brutally honest, so when I got to dinner, I was like, hey, how does my foundation look? What do you think? How do you think it looks? She was like, listen, your face looks good, your makeup looks good, but I don't look at you and say, oh my God, what foundation are you wearing? Your face looks amazing. She goes, it looks good, you always look good, you always do your makeup really nice. She's like, but I don't think that it looks anything extra or anything more amazing than how it normally looks. So to me, that was kind of like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it looks good. It wore very comfortably. I got no oil breakout, like at all. I have no oil breakout on my face whatsoever. And I was outdoors, which is a really nice thing, especially since it's so humid here in Miami. But she did tell me that my face looked nice. My skin looked naturally flawless, which is good. Which is what I felt like it looked like, but she didn't tell me that she didn't look at me and say, wow, your face looks amazing. You know what I mean? So if you're somebody that's into like a soft, very natural looking foundation, I feel like this will work for you. And if you're somebody that's more into like, oh wow, so full coverage over the top, your makeup looks absolutely incredible and flawless foundation, you may not love this. But I found that it was very comfortable. It does have a very nice soft matte finish. It's not like an intensely matte cakey foundation. It's very soft, but it makes your skin look very flawless. I feel like it really helped with the appearance of pores. It didn't crease very much because I do have creasing issues. I don't know if you can tell when I talk, I move my forehead like crazy. I love to use my forehead, and I don't have filler, I don't have Botox, nothing like that. So my forehead does tend to crease, and I really got very, 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 very minimal creasing. Like, there's other foundations that I use that I crease like crazy, and this one I really did not. I'm getting my smile lines refilled in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks I think I'm going, is my appointment. And so I'm creasing a little bit on my worst side, which is this side, and I did notice that tonight I had very minimal creasing, which is really good. The color matched perfectly. I didn't find it to be pink at all. In pictures, it did not look pink. It didn't look pinky at all. It actually matched my skin very well. So all in all, I do really like the foundation. The only thing is that my sister didn't tell me that it looked awesome, which there are times that I do my makeup, like when I use my Armani Luminous Silk, or even when I use my Maybelline, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. She'll be like, wow, your skin looks amazing, what are you wearing? And she didn't feel like that with this foundation, which my sister is very honest, so to me that was like a, oh, I don't know. But I do like it. I feel like I will reach for it more. I think I'll definitely play with it. Next time I use it, I might mix like a liquid illuminator into it to see if that helps with a little bit of like the illumination of my skin. But I do feel like it blends it out really nicely. I definitely like the side with the Beauty Blender better than I liked the side with the brush. There's Olivia in the background. But all in all, I think it's a good foundation. I think it has a nice finish. If you're somebody with oily skin, I feel like this is an awesome foundation for you because it's such a nice soft matte that it's not gonna make you look cakey. And honestly, I think your oil will break through a bit, not too much, but a little bit. And I think that's a good thing because it'll help make your skin look naturally healthy and dewy. I personally like that look. I know a lot of oily people hate that, but I love it because it just gives like a really nice healthy skin effect. So I did really enjoy the foundation. I like that it's not a harsh matte, it's a soft matte. I feel like it blended out well. It blended out really nice with the brush, but it blended out to me on my dry skin better with the Beauty Blender, with the damp Beauty Blender. If you have more oily skin, you'd probably be better off blending it out with a brush because your oil will probably break through and make it look a little bit more dewy, so that will be better for you. But other than that, I think that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, then just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye! And I got a shot of Olivia, but I just had to get Puff in here because I haven't had Puff in any of my videos in a while. My little puppy. He's a little potato. Look at that little face. Look at that face. They're so sleepy. They're so ready for bed. You guys ready for night-night? Let's go night-night. Night, guys.